Hi, today we are going to do Mexican cheesecake. The ingredients are 1 lemon, a little bit of milk, 200 grams of butter, 4 eggs, a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 kilogram of cheese, and also if you want, you can add some raisins. Okay, for the preparation you will need a grasshopper, a spatula, a cake pan, 2 containers, and a strainer. Okay, first you have to grate the lemon skin with the grasshopper. When you have finished, don't throw the lemon out. You can use it to do other things like salads or lemon juice. My grandma told me that it's necessary to use the lemon as soon as I could to prevent it from turning sour. Reserve the lemon zest. We will use it later. Then we have to grate the cheese. I like to do it with my hands, but you can use the grasshopper, which has to be already washed to help you grating. You can choose any kind of cheese, especially I like quesito, but also you can use ricotta cheese or cuajada, etc. The most important thing is that it is without salt. Now you have to separate the whites from the yolks. As you can see, I love to use my hands for everything. Then you put the butter in the pan and cream it to facilitate the dissolution of the sugar. You have to take into account that all the ingredients have to be at room temperature for easy mixing. Then sift the sugar while you are adding it. It can be in several batches. You do it to make the whip faster. And then you have to whip it until the sugar has completely dissolved. And if you see that the mix is very thick, you should add some milk to make it lighter. Then turn on the oven and warm it up at 230 degrees Celsius for an hour. Later, add the yolks. My grandma said that it had to be one by one to give air to the cake. Okay, from this point you can stop whipping the mixing because it will lose air. The mixing would take a beautiful orange color. Now you have to add the lemon zest, the flour, which have to be also sieved, the cheese, and finally the raisins. You mix all very well and reserve it. Okay, now you have to spread butter into the mold because if you don't spread the butter into the mold, the cake would stick to it. Okay, in the other container with the batter washed, you put the whites and beat it to form peaks. My grandma said that it has to be a faster process because the whites are so fragile and lost the air in some seconds. Then add the whites to the mixture and beat it with enveloping movements. Finally, pour it into a mold and take it to the oven for an hour at the same temperature. And that's it. You have to wait an hour. And this is the result. It's very delicious, fast, and easy.